I think Trump may have a civic duty to not attend the trial in New York and to just go home. And the reason being is that this is a corrupt DA with fraudulent charges, using the power of the state to go after a president, which for clearly political reasons. And I think Trump should give a press conference in Bedminster, or probably better off Mar-a-Lago, because Jersey would probably arrest him too. But he should go to Florida and just say, there is no underlying crime. Until Bragg produces the underlying crime that upgrades business filing misdemeanors to a felony, I will not take this seriously. This is it. The charge against Trump is that Michael Cohen was paid off Stormy Daniels, and that Trump lied about the payments to Michael Cohen on his filing, calling it a legal expenses retainer, which is falsifying documents, a misdemeanor. But it could be a felony if it was done in furtherance of another crime. Bragg has not revealed any underlying crimes, and the payments that Trump made, according to the FEC and DOJ, are not criminal actions. That being the case, I think Trump actually has a civic duty to say, until there is a legitimate underlying crime that would justify the upgrade to a felony, this is a circus, and it's fake. And I don't care to waste my time with a clown show. The problem now that I see is that New York and Atlanta, and the federal government for that matter, I mean, especially January 6th, they're creating fake charges against people. I mean, the obstruction charge now at the Supreme Court is another great example of this. The charging the J6ers, particularly Jacob Chansley, the Q shaman, with obstruction, despite the fact that what he did doesn't qualify, and this was even sussed out in court in the Supreme Court hearing today, though they didn't get to it specifically, but literally even the premise from the Solicitor General was that if you don't know what you're doing is wrong, it's not wrong. It's not obstruction. You have to know you are doing it. Well, Chansley was escorted in by cops. So what we are seeing now is, in all of these cases, fake charges against people. So long as Trump and the right comply with fake charges, it legitimizes them. Antifa doesn't do this. They don't show up. They say, screw you. Who are you? The example I've given multiple times the past couple of weeks. Proud Boys and Antifa fight in New York. Antifa gives a middle finger to the cops and leaves. Proud Boys shake the cops' hands, and the cops turn them around and arrest them and put them in prison. The right keeps saying fraudulent charges are legitimate and then saying, I guess I'll go to jail now. And then they do. And the left just says, we don't think it's a real charge. And they go, okay. And then the left leaves. You've got apolitical criminal gangs taking over city streets across the country. Cops are like, I'm not going to arrest them because they don't listen to us anyway. Then the right says, don't worry, if you arrest me, I'll comply with everything you say. And they go, okay, you're under arrest. And they go, okay, thank you, officer. I'll go to jail now. I don't understand. Even the former president, when everybody knows this is bunk, is like, well, I guess I'll just act like it's legitimate and make sure everyone in the world knows I am treating it seriously, like it's a real charge.
I think that's one of the conflicts that maybe people get from their lawyers. I've known a lot of people to have really serious legal issues, especially even in the state of New York. And the first thing they get told, even if there are no charges, is cooperate. You know, look like you're complying, or look like you're not holding up whatever they're doing, so that way it doesn't look to a judge like you're the problem. And I think that advice is often bad, because complying, especially with a judicial system like they have in New York, which is heavily biased, just means that you're letting them get information from you, or you're going along with their system just so that they can use it against you later.